Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, PD Rock, and
Yo, boy, Joe.
we don't really have much to talk about today. We're gonna just have a conversation. Like we try to bring you guys as much content as possible, whether it be movie news, video game news, fucking sports news, oh my, fucking wrestling AI live stream. Pretty soon it's gonna be fucking Madden in college. I'm fucking swearing all the fucking sentence every fucking time. I don't know why. It's just happening. Yeah.
Real quick though, just want to give a shout out to my homie's little man, Khalil. You can stop bugging your father, bro. I'm giving you a shout out to my son, my boy's son, Khalil. You can tell all your friends you're YouTube famous now, bro. You got a shout out on YouTube, bro.
Shout out to him. It is my birthday month, but I think I'm gonna have a fantastic birthday month with all the shit coming up. With Deadpool 3 days before my birthday, Test of Strength has a show coming up. Legacy is Timeless has a show coming up. I don't remember the dates off my hand. I don't have them written down in front of me. Just go to Test of Strength on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Same thing with Legacy is Timeless Pro Wrestling. I know Test of Strength is July 19th, and Legacy is Timeless is July 28th, the day before my birthday. You can find those on Facebook all over the place. With that being said, I don't have any more shout-outs. How about you, Joe?
I ain't got no more shout outs.
What the fuck are you doing? Joe, you just fucked up the camera. Like it's because it tried to focus
I tried to focus on the blunt.
on the blunt. Jesus, Joe, are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm never okay, dog.
What's going on, Joe? Talking to the mic.
Bro, I'm actually real talk. I'm good, but we all know me, and my brain is always fucked up, bro. My head's always. I'm missing a couple screws.
Yeah, we know that one. I couldn't tell you.
If it wasn't for marijuana, bro, I'd probably be in jail because I probably would have killed somebody by now.
Probably a little more of some self-control over the weed, maybe. But the weed does calm people down. It puts me to sleep. That's the only reason why I smoke weed. Now, and I'm actually crazy enough. You want to hear something, Joe? You know where I smoke the most amount of weed during the week now?
When you're here?
When I'm here. I barely smoke I'll take a couple bong hits before I go to bed. Maybe I'll smoke a J throughout the day while I'm at work.
Bro, there's not too many people I know that can outsmoke me, bro. Like
It's not
not even. Now, what I mean by outsmoke me, I mean by like the amount of weed I smoke in a day. And listen, I smoke weed for medical reasons, for my PTSD, for my pain in my back, my pain in my joints, so I can sleep.
I was literally just about to say, Joe, you stay home. All right, before y'all even think about this is coming off as an asshole thing, it's not.
I sit home and I smoke weed.
Joe has his right to be sitting home. He served our country for a great 8 beautiful years, and I'm glad we had him back. Thank you for the service, by the way, Joe. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your service, and also thank you for your support. Don't forget, you did serve, too.
I served in...
You're just not a war vet.
Yeah, whatever.
You're a veteran. At the end of the day, you're a veteran.
I appreciate it. I truly do appreciate it. But what I'm trying to get is that you have the right to sit home and you have your right, yes, but also at the same time, your VA is what confines you to. You can't do certain things.
No.
Like you can't go out and work a full-time
I think
job.
what you're saying is not the right. It's I earned the ability to sit home and do what I do. I hate it though. I hate it, and
Okay.
you know that. You know that.
I don't
want
to. All right, don't. Okay. I don't want to sound like a dick because I absolutely agree with you. You earned your right to you. Some tragic shit happened to you when you were deployed. We don't need to talk about it. Just know that's what happened. And you came home and you fought for fucking nearly 10 years to get from, what was it, like 30 to 100?
Nah, when I first came home from the Army, they initially just put me at 60%, and I had to fight for my back and all that stuff. It wasn't until my back and my PTSD, I had to fight for a lot. They acknowledged the PTSD, but because I didn't go to a PTSD program that was, sponsored by the VA, they were pretty much fighting me tooth and nail for me to get my 100%, which pisses me off because, like, I watched a lot of combat. I mean, all right, for you guys who don't know about the military, 11 Bravo, that's infantry, that's front lines. I watched a lot of guys from the infantry division, infantry regiment, part of the army, come home, go to the VA, try to get their 100% and everything for everything that's wrong with them. But yet you have pogues, which are people
go.
other than grunts that didn't do infantry, that, you know, sat behind a fucking desk the whole time they were fucking deployed. And a mortar goes off outside of the base, and they're getting 100% for being shell shocked and all that stuff and suffering from PTSD.
Well, we know somebody also too that never, like, got deployed. Nothing, got hurt at home. I think, like, I don't know if he was reserve or National Guard, whatever.
Talking about Osler?
No, I'm not gonna say no names, but that is definitely not who the fuck it is.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Got hurt here, bro.
Yeah.
Right off the rip, got 100%. Never worked again in his life. He didn't
It's
get
called
the,
working the system, bro.
Yeah, but that's all right. Back to what I'm saying. Before I get to the real point I was trying to make, that's bullshit. That's bullshit compared to 8 years active duty, deployed most of the fucking time. Bro, you went into the army, got deployed like a month later. Like, it was crazy.
My first deployment was February 14, 2004. I got to my active duty station October of 2003. Oh, November of 2003. So November, December, January. 3.5 months later, I was deployed. Bro, when I got deployed, all right, I loved my chain of command, dude. Shout out to my chain of command.
I'm not trying to cut you off. Let's go right back on topic real quick to what I was trying to get at.
Go ahead.
And then you can say what you're going to say. Now, my point being is you have earned, yes, your right to sit home and do whatever the fuck you want. Your money is not taxed. That is a great another thing you can celebrate. That is one thing I definitely think you deserve and earned, is to have your shit not taxed. Well, I just think that goes for everybody.
I think every combat veteran should come home to a home.
But yes, that too. Also, other people look at it like, not other people, but there are other veterans that feel the same way you do, that you fucking hate sitting home, bro. And I just think it's a trap.
Bro, I was doing
sucks.
electrical work. You know this. I was an
Bro,
electrician.
When you got home, the first thing I remember, because when you got home, I was in high school when you got home.
Yeah. I think you were like a junior.
It was
08.
Is when you got home, right?
Yeah. I got home February of 08, and I wasn't fully out of the military until 09.
Yeah, so
That's
I was
when
a
I finished.
junior, and you got home, and you were working at a restaurant in New Haven.
Yep.
I remember that Spanish restaurant.
Yep.
I know you were going to school. You did like 3 different fucking things in school.
Everything I did, the VA would tell me I couldn't do.
Yeah, which is crazy. That's all I
No, I went to. I was doing when I first got back.
well, you were
I
at
was,
Lincoln Tech, right?
Huh?
You went to Lincoln.
No,
Tech?
I went
What was
to.
that
I had to go to Porter and Chester.
up in Brantford, right?
Yeah,
All right.
because I originally I went to my high school that I went to was a technical high school, so
Yeah, you went the same one as my brother did.
I studied electrical work for 4 years, and the guys that I served with, I mean, they can attest to this story. We were my first deployment in 04. We took over this neighborhood, started working in the house, and there was really no power to the building that we were in. So I started fucking around with the electrical work because I was the only person that knew electrical work. So I started fucking around with it, and I told everybody, yo, listen, don't turn on the power. I'm turning off all the breakers, and I'm going to make sure all the wires are connected right. Now, mind you, we're in the fucking Middle East. I have no idea what their electrical fucking rules are, bro. I don't think they had any, because you had the same kind of all the colors of the wires were the same. So I'm sitting there looking at outlets and the actual fixture itself, the outlets, the plugs, all that, trying to figure out what wires are what. Man, one of my sergeants went and turned the power back on while I was holding the wire to the hot wire to the electrical, and I got fucking shocked. The lights started flickering on and off. Yeah, they got a big kick out of that.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, that's what I remember when you got home. We was all partying all the time.
Bro, I was
We
fucked
going
up
to
in the head when we came home, bro. When I first came home, I wasn't the Joe I am now. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still suffering from a lot of my demons, but back then I was self-medicating.
Yeah,
Not
but
with this.
you came home from all that stuff, minus just being a human being on its own and having those own type of problems. You had to deal with other problems that, bruh, is tragic seeing that shit happen and having it happen to you over there. I can't speak from experience, but I can only imagine being witnessing that shit being deployed. It's crazy. So coming home with those demons and then dealing with just demons of being, I'm not saying you had demons of a human being. I'm just saying you're a human being.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
yeah.
have them. Like, so
We all have our own demons that
yeah.
we deal with. It's
So
just,
you're dealing with twofold,
yeah, I get it.
and it sucks. But I mean, you also you came home to you. Now that I look back on it, I don't want to shit on any of these people because at the time they were all meant no harm. They were all great people on the surface.
We're not gonna,
fucking
bro.
around.
Everyone
But
that I
came
encountered
home
in my
to-
life,
Yeah, you came.
I
home.
encountered them at the right time, at the right reasons, for certain reasons. Point in my life, everybody, I benefited from my interactions with everybody, and I hope everyone benefited from interacting with me in a positive or a negative way. Even if it was a negative, I hope they learned something from it, from an experience. That's all I can take from life, bro.
But that's not what I was saying. I was just saying you came home to
A shit
a,
show.
a shit show, but the friends that you came home to we were pretty, I mean,
Bro.
shitty.
It's, y'all
Fuck
fucked
with
with me real bad. Y'all
Yeah,
fucked
we
with
all
me
did.
real bad.
Yeah.
Yelling
also, too,
grenade,
hold on,
frag out.
Hold on. First of all, yeah, I
Not all of you guys. There was maybe
was-
select 2 or 3.
I was too young to do that dickish shit because y'all were way older than me. I was like 15, 16.
Yeah, there
bro.
was only
Y'all was
like a
bringing
couple
me
of
out
people.
to nightclubs and shit like that, and another kid we knew was being a bouncer, and I'm 15, 16, getting bracelets, walking into fucking nightclubs, and my mom's like, actually, it wasn't even my fucking mom, really. It was more of nobody. Was like, oh, if okay, you'll be fine. No, fucking no one gave a fuck.
No, I took care of everybody.
Nah, yeah, but
But,
like what I was saying is like we all had like when we were together, it was close. It was cool. You came home to something. I know they broke your balls. I even broke your balls about some shit probably, but I was the youngest one out of
No,
all
bro,
y'all
I didn't give a
motherfuckers.
fuck about all
I
that.
was-
You know that.
I was the youngest one out of all y'all motherfuckers. Y'all always
I was
fucking
always the
pick on
oldest.
me.
But
Always picked on me.
the most realest thing in the world, yo, is being 18, 19 years old, and you're standing in formation, and your first sergeant looks at you and says, "Look to your left, look to your right. One U3 will be coming home in this," and he's holding up a body bag.
That's
By
crazy.
the way, right after this formation, make sure you go write your last will and your last letters to your loved ones.
That's crazy.
That's when you know shit's real. And even all the training, like, bro, that's why when I came home, and before I even do that, right? So I'm active duty, did 8 years, whatever. So at this time, I'm like 6.5 years deep. Bro, active duty, you bleed, sweat, eat, sleep, drink, everything is all about preparing you.
Yep.
It's all about preparing you. And I still lost a lot of fucking friends in Iraq over the 27 months I was there in the war. So then I come home, and I'm in the Connecticut National Guard. And I'm about to finish up my full 8 years of my tour, of my military contract, the full 8 years. And they're about to get deployed, and they look at me and go, "I know when you signed up, you have a non-deployable clause, but can you waive it because you have the most combat experience out of all of us?" And I'm talking about first sergeants, company commanders. They're sitting there looking at me, asking me to train them and get them prepared to go to the Middle East because this is their first deployment. Like,
Fuck
some
that.
have been
No.
deployed to like peacekeeping zones and stuff like that, but like,
No offense, sir. Can't do it.
I was like, listen, you want me to go to war with you guys who train 1 weekend out of the month, 2 weeks out of the year,
And I went to
I've been
war.
sitting here training with you guys, and I see how jacked up y'all motherfuckers are. But yeah, I went to war with active duty where we bled, sweat, we did everything, was training for this, and I lost 45 friends. You want me to go to war with y'all?
Nah, I'm good.
Not
Gotta
risking
go.
my life, and I'm
Going home.
not doing it.
Going home.
Not doing it. Now,
No offense.
if
No offense.
anybody, any one of the soldiers that I've ever served with on active duty was to call me up and been like, yo, Joe, we need you. We're going back. I'll do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but they ain't going.
I would
back.
do it in a heartbeat.
No one's going nowhere.
There's maybe 2 LTs that I would not follow.
Don't.
And 1 platoon.
Let's not get the government on our ass now, Joe. Relax. Relax. We're not gonna go that far.
Listen, there's a lot of bad shit that happens in the military, and there's a lot of good shit that happens in the
There we
military.
go.
Can I see my lighter, please? You're an ass. Oh, man.
I hope that got caught on live.
Bro, you know what the one thing I really can't stand, bro, when I came home?
White people.
No, when I came home, finding people that really use stolen valor, bro.
People still do that shit to the day.
Like,
Go watch these TikTok videos. They're all over the fucking place.
yeah, but
I
come
even
on,
feel
like, would you think you would see that in West Haven, bro? Where we
don't-
live? Bro, when I first came home, I walked down to the bar, down by the beach, right? Dude sitting there in his uniform's all jacked up, mind you. All jacked up. He's in Class A's. All jacked up, bro. He's got a blue cord, which is infantry.
Yep.
But then he has, not an EIB,
CIB.
CIB.
Combat.
I mean CAB.
CAB. What the fuck is that? I know I see. What? The fuck is that?
It's the combat badge for Pogues.
Sure. Whatever you say.
It's for Pogues that get that C combat. They get their little combat badge.
okay.
So you got an infantry blue cord on your Class A's, but you got a Pogue combat badge
So,
award on. And I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, all right, bro, this is gonna be fun. He has no unit patches on his sleeves, mind you, right? So it doesn't even declare what unit he's in. Fuck.
my man dropped the whole bullet.
I'm getting antsy
For
now.
Carson, I just want to say real quick before Joe finishes. Glad y'all came home safe from Korea. I know it was a few months ago, but whatever.
So he's sitting there talking up this big game to the bartender, bro. Talking about his unit, he's seen combat, and he's lost all these friends and blah blah blah, right? And now, mind you, I got my beard. At the time, I didn't have my long hair, but I got my beard. I got my civvies on. I'm like, oh, you served? Cool. Let me buy you a drink. What unit were you in? This motherfucker says, I was in the Big Red One.
What the?
That's my unit. I was in the Big Red One. It's like, oh, really? You were in the Big Red One? Infantry, first Infantry Division? He's like, yeah. I was like, what regiment were you in? He's like, oh, it was 2-6. Blue Spader. I was like, you were a Blue Spader? Damn, I heard a lot of shit about them, bro. Where were you stationed? He was like, Germany. I was like, oh, word. Damn, man. So you seen combat and everything? He's like, yeah. He starts telling me a story and everything.
Oh, shit, Sherlock.
I look at him, I'm like, I was a Blue Spader, right? Yo, his jaw dropped. Sat there, looked at me. I was like, so, you want to come clean? Or do I just need to punch you in your fucking jaw? He walked out. Didn't finish his
that
drink,
was a
walked out.
bitch.
The bartender looked at me and goes, what the hell just happened? I was like, he's not a real soldier. Everything he was telling you was someone else's story. Because he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. He's not even wearing the right uniform. He's portraying himself as an infantry soldier, but yet he's wearing Pogue awards.
Wild. I can
Why?
do that.
So you can get some free drinks at the bar,
I
bro?
want it. I'm gonna go get it.
Like, yo, that recruiting station was open up for everyone. Be a man and actually go join.
Exactly. I did mad late. I was like 28. I was some old. I don't know. That's wild. I'm still thank you for your service. Much appreciated. Like I said, you came home. I'm still friends with you. Thank you.
But
Appreciate that.
how's your week been, bro? How's your birthday month going so far?
Bro, I'm tired, bro. Like, I don't know what you want me to. You want me to lie? I'm fine.
You got any
bro.
plans for your birthday this
I'm
year?
fi- No, I don't. Because I don't know what has fucking been wrong with me. My last 3 months of my life, a little bit after we started this, I've really like buckled down on the gym. I'm like deep into training. Like I'm always like watching videos or at training, and I'm coming here. I barely sleep. I think I average like 4 hours of sleep a night. And I always remember I go to work and the same old guy goes, Pete, you gonna get some rest this weekend? And I always look at him. I'm like, Bob, money don't sleep, neither do I. And he looks at me. He's like, fuck. And I'm like, Bob, I'll sleep real soon. Like when I'm your age, you're about to see that long nap. So I'm right behind you. But yeah, I'm all right. I know we got the Test of Strength show, then Deadpool 3 days before my birthday. I wanted to go to Miami because the tickets are so cheap.
I was gonna
right
say, I
now.
thought you and one of our buddies were talking about going, man.
It's still a possibility, but then there's a wrestling show the day before my birthday, and you know how I am, man. I don't want to miss anything related to that or to Test of Strength or Sister Company Legacy Timeless. But then again, I need a vacation because like for the last like 6 months, I've really been going crazy.
Bro, I don't think I've ever been on a vacation.
I mean, I've taken short vacations, like 4 or 5 day vacation. Fucking bullshit. Lies. You did go on a vacation. You went on it with me. Just to make sure you remember.
Oh, you're talking about
That's
to
a
the
vacation.
cabin? Yeah.
That's a vacation.
Yeah, all right. That was the first and
you
like
had
last
a
time I think I
great-
ever went
And we
somewhere,
all
bro.
had a very, very good time.
And those group of friends haven't been together since then. Literally.
Crazy.
That group of friends, that group of people have not been in the same vicinity of each other. All
And
all
add
5 of us have not been together at the same time.
and add on to it, my original plans for my birthday this year would actually go back to that cabin. They don't have it on Airbnb anymore.
Well,
They took it off Airbnb. Kind of makes me mad.
this is the way I look at my life real quick, right? So, high school, you don't really go, my family didn't really go on vacations like that. So, after high school, I went to the Army. I don't consider anything, even when I had like 4-day passes and I went
That's
away.
not vacation. That's a runaway.
Like that, I don't consider those vacations. And then when you get to come back to the states for 2
That's
weeks,
potentially like that's potential. Fucking what's the word I'm looking for here?
hazardous duty.
No, that's like a 4 letters put into like it's an acronym or whatever. Fuck. AWOL. Fucking that's like potentially going AWOL. 4-day leave.
Bro, so
Pass.
you want to hear?
That's
All
like,
right,
I
fuck
might
what
go
I was
AWOL.
just
Fuck.
saying. Fuck
Damn,
my whole,
alright, fuck me too.
fuck the whole vacation shit. You
Thanks,
want to
bro.
hear some shit, bro?
Love you too.
So, when I used to serve, when I was in Germany, right? I don't know. Did you have when you were in Denver? Did you guys have something where you guys had to fill out a radius pass?
Oh,
Like if you were going
nah.
so far away from the base, you had to fill out a pass.
So
You couldn't go any further
We
than
couldn't-
2 hours.
I think it was like 250 miles. Like we couldn't go 250 miles out of base. Or out of state. Well, you couldn't go out of state without a pass. And you couldn't go 250 miles out of range in state. Which is crazy because I think Colorado's huge as fuck, bro. Denver alone was like an hour and a half away.
So I'm not
And then
gonna.
outside of Denver, what was the next town? What
I'll
was the
fuck
next?
it up.
Boulder. When we went to Boulder, that was not an hour, like 45 minutes up from Denver. Then you keep going up, it's like Estes and the Rocky Mountains. And that's another 2 fucking hours. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you. That was lacrosse, but is it like professional lacrosse?
That was.
Or is it because it was Philly versus Boston? But
that was Philadelphia
Premier
Water
Lacrosse
Dogs.
League. So this is like professional lacrosse.
Yeah, this is professional lacrosse.
Like, this is weird. How much they get paid? Probably less than hockey.
Yeah, this is the Premier Lacrosse League. This is professional.
Oh, from Harvard Stadium in Boston.
Yeah, but this
But
is
is
this is professional.
Okay. They're just not wasting money to build the cross nets for fucking like.
No, they just
The
don't.
link?
There's not enough. They don't make enough money to. They rent pretty much stadiums from colleges because they play on football fields.
That's crazy.
But what was I saying now? Oh yeah. No, fuck, I forgot.
Yeah, so the next town up was like Estes and Rocky Mountain.
Oh,
but you
oh.
couldn't go 250 miles out, and if you went out of state, you had to fill out a pass. I only know this because I was trying to go to Vegas because it's like 8 hours away. But they were like, nope, you got to fill out a pass. And every time I filled out a pass, they were like, you want to go to Vegas? Denied. I'm like, what? It's me. It's me. Like, I'm not going to do anything wrong. Lies. But, yeah.
So, I almost was considered AWOL. And I'm not going to mention no names to protect people in this and for specific reasons, but I was seeing this girl who was also a soldier, and her baby daddy was also a soldier who ended up going to jail. I'm not going to say for what, but he got locked up. And she wanted to bring her son to go visit him. And I was like, I got you, you know. You're my girl. I take care of him. And you're trying to do the right thing here. So I'll help you out. As I'm pulling off the highway to go into the prison, my sergeant calls me and was like, hey, we got a recall formation.
Fuck that.
I need you back. I was like, all right, no problem. I'm thinking, yo, it just took me 2.5 hours to get here. And I know damn well I got 2 hours to get back before they consider me AWOL. I told her, I looked at her, I said, sweetheart, you're not going to see your baby daddy today.
Yo, so I remember.
I literally made it back to base 1 hour and 59 minutes, bro.
So I remember I was in Denver. I was fucking messing with this chick up there, and I stayed on her night. I was staying the weekends up there. My stupid ass would drive an hour and a half back Monday morning to formation and shit. But that's regardless. I remember waking up and my squad leader. I was in weapons squad. My squad leader calls me. He's like, "Yo, where you at?" I'm like, "I'm up in Denver," and he was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that you with that girl, right?" And I was like, "Is everything okay?" Like, and he's like, so a company commander got hit by a car on base by a drunk soldier.
Oh shit!
I was like, huh? He's like, just stay up there until Monday. And I was like, okay. And the company commander was okay. It wasn't when I found out what really happened. He got like tapped. He got like tapped. But just imagine, bro. Drunk soldier hits company commander with car.
Bro.
Like,
do you remember some of the safety briefings you used to get?
I remember most of them. But they were like throwing a barracks party outside, and like their company commander came down to like shut that shit down, and some random ass. Because they were going crazy, bro. They were throwing bottles and breaking shit.
That's different.
Because they were stupid, young ass kids. And some dude just hit I don't really know what happened, but like tapped him with the car. But I'm like, all right, Sarge, I'll stay in Denver. And he was like, yeah, just please, if anybody, like, I got your back, but you got nothing to do with it. And if they have like a formation or like anything, like I can be like, yeah, he's in Denver. I'll get him back. It's gonna take a little bit.
You're accountable.
He had my back, bro. Like he accounted for me. But that was one of them. The safety briefings were always funny because when I got to the Army, right, I got pulled into the office. My fucking PSG, my
Platoon sergeant.
my platoon sergeant. My CO, not my CO, my fucking platoon leader, lieutenant. They were sitting there and like, hey man, yo, you're pretty old. I was like, like I would have started laughing. I was like 20, 28, something like that. He was like, yeah, you're pretty old. I was like 27, whatever. And he was like, listen, We get it. You're in decent shape. You can keep up with the young kids. But these young kids signed up for, like, dumb reasons. Like, we're going to cut it simple. We need you to babysit. I was like, what? like, we really don't give a fuck about your rank. We won't see you as that. Probably never going to call you that. I'm just going to call you G because we can't even say your last name. I was like, okay. But they were like, you need a babysit. So when, like, these dumb fucks go out to the bar, bro, because Colorado Springs, ask our boy.
So pretty much you were me.
Yeah. But
when you were in, when I was taking care of all you guys.
But see, here's the thing. So I had to watch out for these young kids, but my team leader was a reckless psychopath. I love the dude to death, don't get me wrong. He always had my back, like never like got me in trouble or threw me under the bus. But like he was out of his fucking mind, bro. And like how you gonna put someone crazy in charge of me and I gotta watch these motherfuckers and they're all younger than me. So now it's like, all right, so once we leave this base, basically you told me if they're younger than me and in my platoon, I'm in charge of them. Like, all right, fuck it, let's go. And these motherfuckers are always fighting, bro. And I'm trying to break it up and then I'm getting in trouble for it. Like, at one point, I walked in there and I was like, knock, knock, knock. Yo, fucking private first class, you
don't have to put yourself in half parade rest, bro.
Whatever. Whatever.
He's got one ear.
I was like, I looked at these motherfuckers. I was like, I keep getting in trouble for everything these motherfuckers is doing just because I'm there trying to not have that. I don't want nothing to do with this no more, bro. Like, treat me like one of them. Fuck it. Like, I don't care. It was funny. I mean, it was a good time. I had some fun. I made some great friends. But yeah, that's pretty much my Army experience. Besides going to California and sleeping in the desert for a month.
I was a whore.
Yeah, me and you both, bro. But that was the thing. That's what happened.
A lot of guys. Hold on. A lot of guys. Early on, I was a whore because I did date and I was faithful for like whenever I dated somebody, I was faithful, but.
No, but I had...
No offense, but I seen guys in the Army walk up to chicks and be like, you want to fuck? And 9 out of 10 would say yes.
But I had the reverse issue. I had, like, I'll call it reverse red flag. I don't know how you call it, like, makes no sense, but think about it. So what are most guys known for in the military? Like, being married, divorced, and, like, 6 kids, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Like, I'm being serious, though, right?
Not really. Not one I was in.
Well, okay. Imagine being 27 in the Army, no divorce, no kids, nothing. So I'm in Colorado Springs, which is a giant Army town itself. So that's what bro, there was kids in the Army, 19, bro, married with kids. What the fuck? Like, huh?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in Germany, a couple of them doing the same thing.
Most of these dudes, no offense to my sergeants, most of them were divorced 2 times over with kids. Like, and all of them are all younger than me. So I'm just baffled because, so my point being, I would go out to bars and everything, and girls would be like, oh, you're in the Army? And I'll be like, yeah. They'd be like, how old are you? I'm like, 27. They're like, oh, you must be like divorced with kids. I'm like, nah, I ain't never been married. Nah, I ain't got no fucking kids either. And they'd be like, wait, what? They look at me like there's something wrong with me. And I'll be like, nah, I'm just selective about the women I fucking stick my dick in. And they were like, oh. So on that comment right there, that's not always going to stand true when I'm drunk. So just want people to know that. But yeah, like, that was my problem. It's like I had to talk women into it because they thought there was something wrong with me because I was in the military but didn't have a divorce and 17 kids. It was wild.
I wasn't stationed in the States, so.
I know, but I was still,
being stationed overseas was different. Was different, man.
But even in college, bro, I was a whore. Like, I really didn't talk, honestly.
Phone parties, oh my God.
To be honest with you, if it wasn't for going out with, like, if it wasn't for, number one, Calvin, really helped me break me out of my shell after a whole bunch of shit happened. And then going to the clubs with you guys when I was younger. Like that helped me throw the parties and all that.
I wasn't there for your parties, bro.
Yeah, you weren't home yet, but you were home like
I think
after.
I
I'm
think you
talking
threw
about
like
after
one
that.
or two parties after I was home, but I was with my baby mom at the time, and we weren't doing that.
Yeah, we know. We were all going to the clubs. What I meant to say is the timeline lines up that I was throwing house parties.
Yeah.
That shit got shut down. And then I was going to the clubs with you guys. And then we lived together. That had a fallout.
Bro, we got history. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Yeah,
my
you
party
talking about the
life.
partying life.
Yeah, partied there. What happened? I went.
Nah,
I went
I think
back
the big.
home.
I think your biggest party days were, to be honest
The
with
bounce
you, the
house.
bounce house.
But y'all really don't understand the shit I did in college when people weren't around.
I didn't see you at college either because I had a kid at the time, and when everybody would go up and visit you, I was with my kid. So
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people would come up and visit me a lot. But there was times, like, I probably did my most damage when there was nobody around. Nobody I knew, like, personally, that came up and visit when I was all by myself.
yeah, just chilling.
I decided to stay up in college instead of come home because I was an hour and, like, 15 minutes away. Bro, I would show up at, like, 3 o'clock at my door, walk in the door, Gizmo would start barking. My mom would be like, what the fuck are you doing home? Don't wake up your dad.
You just
but
get
like-
tired of it and stay at school.
Yeah,
instead.
but I'd stay up there and I'd go out to house parties. Of course, I had friends up there, but I'd party out there. Like, I'd always have weed on me. I'd be chilling. I'd be right there. But I've done serious fucking. I don't want to call it damage because that sounds like I'm just crazy. But like, I've done some wild shit
Yeah.
by myself because I ain't got no one looking at me like, yo, you really looking to do that, bro? I just did it. Like, fuck it. Like, I think I'll be
Two things
stupid.
happen when a man gets on his own. He's either A, gonna turn into who he really is and go all out because no one knows him
But-
and he has no judgment eyes, or he's gonna clam up because no one knows him and
Nah, I
he
think,
has no comfort.
I think the first thing I did when I went to when I went to Johnson and Wales, and the first thing I did went to the Army was I made sure two things. No one fucked with me. Like, yo, I'm not the type of dude that fucks around. We can all be cool. And number two, that everybody knew I was chill as fuck. Like, we can all go out, have a good time. I'll be the life of the party, which I am, or was, because not anymore. And all that. But Johnson and Wales, like, I went out there and I didn't want to talk to nobody at first. Wanted to be by myself, do my school shit. I got bored of that real fucking quick and started partying. My first party I went to was a sorority birthday party. My dude, Keese, if he'll probably never watch this, but he was on the Food Network at one time. He fucking brought me out there to that shit. It was crazy. Fun time. I discovered myself at a young age. But, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what though. Going to war with some of those soldiers, man, some of those guys, it's like a bond that it's I felt closer to, and I still feel closer to some of those guys
Like,
and than I do to a lot of people here.
the funniest part about that is a lot of people don't know that when the shit with the Ukraine is it like Poland and Russia or
Ukraine and Russia.
When that shit popped off, they deployed. So I was in 2nd Brigade. They deployed 3rd Brigade, right, to go over there. Me and my team leader, that crazy motherfucker, without permission, knocked on our CO's door and was like, "Hey, sir, can we talk to you?" And we were cool with him. He was a cool dude. We did that at the mixed martial arts tournament with him, or at least I did. But he was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Can we go with 3rd Brigade?" He was like, "Why do you want to go with 3rd Brigade?" Because, like, listen, yo, like, I get it. We're in the Army, but we're a little different, bro. Like, I didn't sign up. Neither one of us. He was 25, so neither one of us signed up for college. Don't need it. I mean, he got kids and a wife. That's cool, and he's already been in the Army a couple years. But like, send us, bro. I'm getting bored. Like, this is kind of what I signed up for. He was like, "I can't do it." I was like, "Come on, man. You definitely could do it." He was like, "Nah, because if we get deployed, we need you motherfuckers." And then like 6 months later, they put us on. 3rd Brigade was about to come home, and they put us on the PTDO, prepare to deploy order, which was such a farce because our CO told us, hey, don't get excited because it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah,
And I was
that-
like, son of a
Just
cunt.
because that order comes down doesn't mean you're going.
Yeah, but you can see how, like, I would have went, bro. I think
You
if
all
I-
would have. You all would have went. Y'all don't have a choice.
Yeah, I think if I would have went, the things that I did and happened to me in the Army would have never happened. Would have been a little different, and I would have, yeah. But
Dude,
that's
I
a story for another time.
I wish I can get into contact with some of the guys that I served with, but I know a lot of them. As soon as they got out, bro, they're not on social media.
Bro, one of the kids I was so when I went to MEPS, I met this kid that lives up by the casinos, and we went to MEPS together. Got to fucking ship the basic training together.
Yep.
Same fucking little whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
platoon, sure. And then we got shipped to Colorado together, and he's about to get out. And it's like I talk to him once in a while here and there. I mean, I think he dates this girl that does not like me, but that sucks for her. Sucks for her. I'm cool, but
I hope everybody had a nice 4th, by the way, man. I hope y'all enjoyed your 4th.
speaking.
Whenever your town or wherever you guys did your fireworks, I hope y'all were safe. Hope y'all didn't do nothing stupid.
I do want to send my prayers and condolences
Oh,
to
to
the family of Kyrie Jackson.
yeah,
He
Didn't even
was
get to play one snap.
24, just got drafted.
Minnesota
Like,
Vikings,
the door to your dream.
4th
opened.
rounder.
Yes, and I believe it was a car crash with another person in the vehicle as well. I do want to send prayers, condolences. That's extremely sad.
Nah, for real.
I think that happened today or last night. I'm not sure. I just saw it and wanted to give my condolences. But yes, back to what Joe was saying. I hope y'all had a safe 4th of July. I know you're probably fucking celebrating still because it's Saturday, July 6th. So keep celebrating, be safe, don't blow no hands off. I already seen someone on TikTok
NFL
blow their
rookie.
fucking head off with a M80s. So.
The Baltimore Banner says NFL rookie, 2 former high school teammates killed in crash.
So 3. That's sad. That is very sad.
In Prince George's County.
I need some water.
R.I.P. man, R.I.P.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
It's sad,
That's
bro.
sad.
That's too many people, man. Too many people. I've been taken too short, bro.
It's not even that. Like, yes, to it. Let me rephrase that. Scratch that. Too many. I've been thinking about this a lot. Right? They say the good die young. Do you
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Nah.
Why don't you believe that?
I just don't. I don't really have a reason, man.
I believe that for one thing and one reason only, because there's a lot of people that are way better than me that have died younger than I have, and that's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, but that's
Because I'm
saying
not-
that means you believe everyone's destiny is written for them. I don't believe
No,
that. Like,
I don't believe everybody. I write my own destiny. I forge my own path. I'm just saying I don't believe it, but it's like a lot of good people have died young. A lot of good people have stayed old.
a lot of bad people have died young. A lot of bad people have stayed old. That's the problem. Is when it's your time, it's your time, bro.
I almost made an OJ joke, but I didn't.
I'm glad you did it. I don't feel like listening to an OJ joke right now.
I know. That's why I did not make the OJ joke, Joe. Joe, you want
Dude, I can't fucking wait.
for what? I was just about to tell another joke, but you cut me off.
13 more days.
Oh yeah, college football, bro. My fucking payment can't denied somehow. So
13 more
weird.
days.
Oh, stupid.
13 more days.
Want to hear a joke?
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
I don't care.
Okay.
No, what's up?
Why don't you want to why don't you want to eat at a gay barbecue?
Why?
The meat smells like shit.
Eh.
And I'm high as fuck.
I'm high as fuck.
You
I
want
didn't
from
find
me?
that too funny.
You
So.
know what? Fuck you, Joe.
Oh,
Light the
man,
door
bro.
for a
What
while.
blah, 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 blah. Yo.
Yo.
Yo. So, when you first got here earlier today, and we
Okay.
were sitting down, right?
Yeah.
We were discussing shit that we wanted to talk about, right? Then you asked me to light a blunt, the half blunt that you had. And then I started talking about something. And you were like, shut up and save it for the podcast. Do you remember what that topic was?
Nope, not a shot. Not a fucking. You should have wrote it down, Joe. Like, don't blame this on me. It's your
We were
fault, bro.
both talking about it, too. That was the problem. We were both talking about the topic.
You should have wrote it down, Joe. Should have wrote it down, my boy. My back hurts.
You were like, oh, Joe, if I ask you a question, just don't feel bad about asking it to me, too. And I knew that was like, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. Like, that kind of stuff we were bullshitting about. I was like, bro, come on now. Because we wanted to feel more natural this time. Like, we just having a normal conversation. And that's what we're doing today. Like, we didn't come up with a topic. We were like, yo, we're just going to bullshit. And see wherever it goes. Wherever it goes, the topic goes, that's where the topic goes. We were talking about the reaction videos that we wanted to do. By the way, we did do some reaction videos today, so they will be posted later. We didn't do them live. Those will be posted throughout the week.
Dude, I cannot wait for Deadpool. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Bro, don't distract me right now. I'm replaying our conversation in my head right now, and then speaking upon stuff that we were talking about.
I really hope Blake Lively is Lady Deadpool.
Oh my fucking god! Let me take these goddamn headphones off.
That'd be great.
Can't hear
can
you.
Still hear me, bro.
Ah, fuck! That's right.
Stupid. Do you see what I'm talking about?
I'm high.
I'm high. Take the headphones off. Like he can't hear outside the
man.
headphones. Like Joe, you a funny dude, bro. Funny dude. I don't know what we were talking about. But yeah. I can't wait for Deadpool. And college football, Madden coming out. It's gonna be
Oh,
crazy,
real talk, everybody, real talk.
What? What now?
July
Before we close this thing out.
July 8th, 10:55 a.m. Eastern Time.
So Monday.
College Football 25 is putting out a YouTube video for gameplay first look. So I will be watching that.
That's crazy. It's like fucking 5 days before the game come out. We just now seeing what it looked like.
So now we're actually getting gameplay. They always do that. This is what EA does. But oh, fuck!
Don't
That's
hit me.
what I wanted to talk about,
do you
bro.
not see that I look like I'm
So,
to fucking tomato?
Women.
Why do you hit me?
Women.
But what about? I almost said some wild shit. I always said, what about that? What about them? I
So-
showed my mom a clip, right?
So-
Before you go into women, showed my mom a clip, and it goes, women, stop and listen. And the dude gets cut off, and he goes, haven't you fucking learned they don't do that? My mom goes, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, see, right there, you just don't listen, bro. To the rest of the shit he about to say.
So,
Well,
like,
here we go.
we were saying, not women in general. We were talking about, like, relationships and stuff like that. We started to talk about because of that Ukraine
I
shit.
remember now.
And I was sitting there saying,
There
I
we
was
go.
like, as a man today, if you try the whole online thing, you got to be worried about getting catfished.
So many downs to that.
You got to be worried about looking the wrong way, talking. Like, there's just some, like, dude, I can't explain myself in a bio, bro. Like, just meet me.
I think I've had a million dating apps. I've had like the average ones you've had for years now, right? And of all these years, I think maybe I've had like 5 dates in one relationship.
But, like,
Crazy.
so here I am. I'm 39 years old.
Old.
My daughter's always like, Dad, are you sure you're happy? You're sure you're happy? Like, I don't need a woman in my life to be happy. Like, I'm happy where I am now in my life in a relationship status. Now, would it be nice to have that other person with you to enjoy your life with? Yeah, that'd be great. So, like, I've been sitting there thinking about it and everything. Like, life in general, like, 39 years old, I don't want to date really too many women around here that I know. I don't even want to go and meet any new women around here. Because, like, the whole bar scene around here is not bars that I really want to be entertaining myself with. I want to go to a small town bar. Like, I
Okay.
think when I finally move, like when I want to move down to South, right? I want to move to the outskirts of a small town,
Now,
and then just go to. Like, that's where I think I can meet somebody, like
now, don't hate me.
something like that.
Don't hate me. Can I be
Go
open?
ahead, be a dick.
I'm not gonna be a dick. I just want to be open without you fucking hating me, Joe. All right. Understandably,
If I don't leave my house now, what makes me think I'll leave my house then?
no,
I don't know.
That's not. Yeah, well, kind of like. I get it. Transportation is not in your hand right now.
That's
Um,
no here or there. I don't give a fuck about
yeah,
that.
you can get where you gotta go no matter what. My
Yeah.
point being is that you don't get where you gotta go anyways. Like, and
No, I get
saying
where
this-
I gotta go when I
saying-
have to go
saying
somewhere. It's
this
just I
with-
don't want to go anywhere that I don't have to go.
saying with the almost respect, because I think you're an amazing father. You put your daughter as number one priority in your life, and you are one of the best fathers I know.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. But your daughter is at the point where now she's asking you when you're gonna get the fuck up and go date again. You're Allie, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
You don't have to say her name, damn it.
Sorry. Well, I'm
Nah,
sorry.
but you good, you good.
But I think I've been friends with you for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Well over 10 years. And I've seen you maybe
I haven't.
engage in conversation
No, that's different.
with like 4 women.
That's different.
With like 4 women.
No, because Calvin can speak. He's seen me
I've seen you talk to women.
talk to women. I just don't really entertain them that really, like,
Yeah, but see, the thing is, and I've offered
get annoyed.
this.
I
I've
get annoyed.
offered this hand multiple fucking times. I said it today in the car. Actually, I said it. We can go to a country bar. Like I like country bars. Thank you, Colorado. You gave me some
That's what I said, thank you
great
to you, I mean.
times, and they were all in country bars because I
Fucking
like country
fireworks.
women. So
that's my thing. Like,
Joe,
I like,
no,
but
no,
at the
no,
same
no,
time,
hold on. No. We're not done. We're not done.
why
We're
does
not
this
done.
all of a sudden turn into a Joe relationship talk all of a
Because
sudden, bro?
you opened the door of saying
It
that-
was a general
no,
statement, like,
yes, but you can't have it if you don't go for it. And I get it. I stand 115.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, the things around here, I don't think I
They
want
suck.
anymore. I
The
don't
thing-
want what's
yes,
around here.
But you're allowed outside this radius. Like, you're allowed to. I know Connecticut. Like, all right. I think we all have to realize this as grown ass men, and I have to realize this too. One, not all Western women are the same. Most of the shit we see on the fucking internet is Florida or California, and all them dumbass bimbos can stay down there. I'm not saying it's not a fucking problem everywhere we go, but there's 7 billion people in this world, right? 7 billion, and how many of them are in America? And I think the ratio of women to men is like 4-1 or some shit. So I mean, you can go. You know what?
Listen.
You can go to a country bar. You go to a fair. You could do something, and I'm down to do all of that with you. I'll hold your fucking hand. No
listen.
homo.
Now, can I talk real quick?
Yeah, dude.
So-
I didn't mean to be. I don't want you to think.
No. I'm
that
not taking what you're
sitting
saying.
here
I'm not taking what
because
you're saying as a dick at all.
I'm in the same boat, bro. I don't get out the fucking house, and this goes back to what I was saying. Me being tired. It's just like, one, I don't want to date because I'm tired, and two, I don't want to date because
So
I gotta go further out the box. to
it's not
date.
even that. So you know where I stand in life, bro. I want to go off grid soon, and I've been in the process of making it happen. Okay. What are you doing? Digging my grave?
digging holes because Joe's about to live underground.
So I've been, this is gonna sound real fucking pathetic, and I don't give a fuck, dude. I've done Tinder, done OkCupid, been on all these, been on Bumblebee. Shit, I even looked at the Facebook dating shit, right?
Me and Joe got catfished one time. If
Yeah,
you want-
no.
if you wanna hear that story- If you want to hear
That
that
story will not be told.
hit me in the DM.
That story will not be
Hit me in
told.
the DM. A price will get that story put online.
Maybe. Listen, when money's involved, bro, when
Everybody's
there's
got a
money involved,
fucking
I
price.
got a price for almost just about anything. But that's not. But what was I saying now? Oh, what the fuck was I saying? God damn it.
You did all the dating apps and all that
Oh,
shit.
right. So like, I'm sitting there looking around, bro, and it's like all these chicks out here really have lives that they can't really walk away from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls that are around my age have careers that they really can't walk away from and start somewhere in a small town. You feel me? So for me, it's almost like,
But
why would I waste my time looking now and then put myself in a predicament where I'm either going to have to leave this woman to pursue what I want or have a long distance relationship
You're
with
just
her?
gonna have to be very manipulative right off the rip, Joe. Just gonna have to con the shit out of her, make her
But
fall in love with you. In
that's
about
not me
3 months.
anymore, bro.
Nah, I mean,
That's never been me. I never manipulated.
But
I've
you gotta
always
do
been
it.
up front.
If this
and
is
honest,
what you
yo.
want, Joe, you gotta turn into that guy. I'm fucking with you, please.
I know,
don't.
I know.
Don't. I know this
I
shit
know,
is
I know.
live on YouTube, and people are probably like, "This guy's a psychopath." He said, "Manipulate a
He's
woman."
he's about to get all the women in
I don't give a
our
fuck,
comment
man.
sections bashing him, which I don't blame you
Go
right about now.
ahead,
But remember,
go
he is
ahead.
just joking. He's just joking.
We go bash me because I know it. That's another one.
But no, I mean, like let's be real, bro. There's no point of I get it. I'm not putting myself out there, but I'm not looking to go out there and like, yeah, I have fun, but like, let's be real. What was that last place we went, bro?
I don't
That
know.
last place that we went in Bridgeport?
That was a strip club.
No,
No, that was me. No, that was me.
that wasn't me, dog.
Yeah, you weren't there that time.
Me, you, I mean, went to. It was a Sunday night,
Sunday night. Oh, Captain's Galley or the Captain's Cove.
Captain's Cove.
But that was a wacky Sunday night. I don't know what
But
happened.
but what I'm getting at is,
Yeah, come speed dating with me.
bro, why do you know?
Why
No,
Bro,
no.
I'm adventurous. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck about embarrassing myself.
It's not about embarrassing myself.
You
That's
wouldn't
not
let
it.
me sign us up for Catfish.
That's different.
How?
That's different.
How?
I was not going
How?
on that show.
Bro, why not?
I was not going on that show.
We could have. Come on now.
I was not going on that show.
Imagine if we did so good we got our own show on MTV. We want to be sitting here doing this. Just saying. You didn't want to think about the future, Joe. You were only stuck in not getting embarrassed.
Bro, the only thing you were thinking about was finding the identity of these two chicks.
That and I wanted
That's
to be on
all
TV,
you
bro.
cared about.
That I wanted to be on TV.
You flat out
If
looked
I
at me and
could-
said, Joe, all I care about, I'll go on it by myself.
If I could be on TV and embarrass the fuck out of somebody, I'm gonna do it. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you just wanted to troll these chicks, yo. That's all you wanted to do. You wanted to publicly troll them for
Don't
making them waste
catfish
our
me.
gas to drive all the way to New York, sit there for 2 hours, not answer us, and then drive all the way back.
Look who's telling the story. And
I'm
that's
not telling the
just-
story. I'm telling one
that's
part
just-
of the story.
that's just
That's
one part.
that's why you wanted to bash him. Let's be real.
Yeah, but
And then the timing, man. Let me stop because I can't tell the story because it makes me look bad. It makes me look really, really bad, and I'm already look like a psycho to the world.
I should have just said no. No, Joe, I won't go on a double date with you. I should have just said no. But no, I try to be a great
Hold up.
friend.
No, we were
bro.
both trying to get over somebody.
Let's not talk about that. Joe always out here bringing out the details of life that just hurt a motherfucker's feelings.
So,
So, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not trying to cry on YouTube Live
nah, it's not
in
even
front of
that, bro.
nobody.
Yo,
I should have never did that tanning booth. Call me a bitch. I don't care, but I'm like fucking itchy.
I know a lot of people that do tanning moves, but
Yeah,
it is what
well,
it is.
I don't want to be pasty white in the middle of a professional wrestling ring looking like Casper the Ghost.
Bro,
stupid
there's
ass
nothing
little
you can
brother.
do about that. You are pasty white.
Fuck you, Joe. That's why I went tanning.
See, with your hair cut like that and pulled straight back, and you sit directly under the light, so I can kind of see it. You kind of look bald. I get where our homie said that. You looking like a Mr. Clean. When you put your head up, bro, it literally the light shines off your forehead. Tilt it down a little bit. There you go. Bling, 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 bling off your forehead.
I need a picture like that. That was dope. I want to watch this.
You
back.
kind of looking like the dog painting back there, dog.
You can't even see that shit because of the light.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is.
No, fuck that. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't
Yeah.
know what. I forgot what we were talking about already.
Yo,
What?
you know, I got a question to ask.
Who?
Why do we pay money
There we go.
to a government to live on an earth that we are born
I
on?
knew this shit was coming. Cause
Like, I didn't ask to be put here. So why the fuck do I gotta pay you motherfuckers money to live here? Are you paying money to live here?
bro.
Because if I remember correctly, Donald Trump was the most honest liar I've ever met. When he was debating Hillary Clinton, this bitch was like, he don't pay his taxes. He don't pay his taxes. And he was like,
It's because of the
you're
tax
right.
code you
I
put
don't
in,
pay my
bitch.
taxes.
You and
And
your friends
if
take
you
advantage
want
of
me
that
to
same
pay
tax
my
code you
taxes,
take advantage
if
of.
you want me to pay my taxes, change the tax code. But you won't. Because
your
the
friends
same
do
tax
it.
code I use, your donors use.
Joe, how many times you watched that clip?
100 million fucking times by Dave Chappelle, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. But
But that shit is fun. But then I seen that other video, the guy asking, like, that's a legit question, bro. Like, we pay taxes to live somewhere. We just pay money
so
to
you,
live on an earth that.
So you remember they were fighting a 2% tax raise.
Hold
right?
up, hold up.
Hold on. They were fighting a 2% tax raise over
3% tax raise, but yeah,
Was it 3%?
Yes.
All right. What's the tax rate? That.
now it's at like 7,
So are you sure about that? You should keep going up higher.
12, whatever, yo.
It's up there, bro. And we're just okay. We're fine with that, but we're letting the government straight ice cube us. And if you don't get that reference, it's no Vaseline, you dirty D's. Like, I don't get it. How we sit there and stand for this shit. My gas prices are almost $5. Groceries out of the fucking are crazy, bro. Like, it's ridiculous to live in this country. I love this country. Don't get me wrong, but it's fucking ridiculous. Like, what are you looking up, Joe? You're not communicating.
Fucking A.
I don't know who that is. I know. Cousin.
That thing that we were talking about earlier that we seen.
We've seen a lot of things. What the fuck are we watching? Tennis now?
No, that's pickleball.
Pickleball? Isn't that like an old people's sport? Pickleball.
I'm trying to find that
Yo.
thing.
Damn, I really wish I signed
Oh,
up.
that's the Telsa.
I really wish we signed up for Catfish.
Policeman gives you a ticket.
No, that's actually really good.
Joe, we should have signed up for Catfish, bro. We could have been rich.
That's actually really good information to know.
You fucked up. Joe fucked up. If we signed up for Catfish, bro, it would have been one of the greatest stories ever told. I could have been
Imagine a population
famous.
so brainwashed that you could convince them.
What are you trying to look? What are you doing? I gotta find another way to sign up for a TV show.
I'm bugging out.
I signed up for the real world before. I'm just gibbering on because you're not talking to me.
I'm bugging the fuck out right now, dog. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
I
That's what
think
it is.
that's the cue.
I'm definitely tripping right now. Hold up. No, because I'm bugging the fuck out. This is not happening right now. This is not fucking happening right now.
What's not happening, Joe?
The fact that I watched this video with you 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours ago, and it miraculously
12
disappeared,
hours
bro.
ago.
It miraculously. I had to think what time you got here. You got here at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I think that was fireworks.
That had to be fun. That's not.
This video miraculously disappeared, bro.
All I'm saying is I don't give a fuck. Like, I just want my money.
I want to cry right now.
All
But
right.
yeah, whatever. This video was going to explain everything about the whole thing I was talking about, but I'm too fucking high to talk about it. To talk about the goddamn what he was saying, like how we paid to live here and we were born here. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Gotta pay to live in a space you didn't ask to be born in. I blame my parents. It's their fucking fault. Should have just left me alone.
For real, bro.
Should have just left me as a thought. I was fine. Like, oh, that kid would have been cool to have.
Oh, that was an interesting.
Peter Giannini the third.
Yo, so how do you feel
That
about
would have been dope.
How do you feel about
fuck
people-
That kid.
oh.
He's on your face now. What?
how do you feel about people putting chips in their bodies, bro?
Yeah, all right. So I would do it under one
Never.
circumstance.
Never.
Nope. Hold on. Hear me out. I don't know what kind of chip you're talking about, but the moment you think of this, I think of one thing and one thing only. If you can put a chip in my brain to give me the power to physically pick through all of my memories, because I don't have recollection of every single fucking thing that happened, especially in my 20s, because the bounce house was crazy. But if you can give me a chip that does that, and I can literally like live through and walk through my memories or treat them as a dream, and I'm the only one that has control, cool. Any other chip can go fuck yourself.
So I
That's
seen
it.
this video of
There's some shit I want to do.
a
Again.
paraplegic that's who can't use their legs and their arms, right? Well, they have it programmed. They put a chip inside his brainstem, like right where his brain is or whatever, and they program this chip to a computer where if he wants to do something with the computer, like move the mouse to the right, all he has to do is think about moving his hand to the right. If he wants to double click, think about wiggling his left big toe.
What the fuck?
Like, he can program the chip with the computer to do whatever he wants by thinking about moving a certain part of his body.
All right, so this.
If he wants to type in, if he wants to hit the W on the keyboard, he could blink
Bro,
with his left eye.
my brother only got
Yeah.
So his prosthetic is Bluetooth.
That's what I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't understand.
World,
Hold on,
bro?
but they try to explain to me that it's like I don't know what it is, but like the foot itself, it. Like the foot of the prosthetic is supposed to be to the point where it like molds to the step. Does that make sense? To
Yeah.
make the step more comfortable. And I looked at, I think my mom said that to me or my brother did. And I looked at him and like, all right, so once again, what the fuck's the Bluetooth part of it? And they were like, huh, I don't know. Can you play music out the leg when you walk? That would be fucking fire. Like you just walking down the street,
You'd have to have a speaker come out your calf or something.
Yeah, start hitting a crip walk when you playing some Nipsey Hussle walking down the street.
Play some Snoop Dogg.
Play some Snoop, bro. Next thing you know, playing DMX and you just barking, bro. That would be crazy.
Drop my lighter.
That'd be crazy. Or the Bluetooth somehow just like leg weaponized, start fucking going crazy, turns into a rocket launcher.
You take it off.
The fuck? Like Bluetooth prosthetic
man, no,
leg.
it's just-
I don't.
We're getting to a
get
point with
that.
technology,
getting
putting
wild,
chips
bro.
into people's bodies. Like,
Getting wild.
no,
Getting
no, you're good.
Put like a
You're good.
Bluetooth leg? What the fuck?
I'm good.
Like, what do you need a Bluetooth leg for?
I'm good.
Like,
What
I
time
don't
is it?
get it. That's like one of the things you don't need in life.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I get it. You don't have a leg, but you don't need a Bluetooth leg. Like, you just get a leg, like a regular like prosthetic. Just put on,
Yeah, I'm good.
get it sized. Like, I don't understand. Good what?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Like I don't.
You're
I
not
don't-
putting a chip in my brain.
But I
You're
don't
not putting a
get
chip in my
the
forearm
like-
and my wrist so I can scan. Yo, like I heard China's doing that now. Like, yo, I'm good.
All
I'm
right,
good,
you know what,
bro.
Joe?
I'm
Like
good.
I said this before.
I think
bro.
this is our cue.
Yeah, I said this before we get off on this queue. I said this before. You should have just let me sign us up for Catfish.
Fuck
With
you.
that being said, everybody, you will catch us Wednesday. We're not sure. Are we doing a podcast Wednesday?
Most likely not. It'll probably
Or
just
just
be a
a
wrestling
a
show
rest-
because I got the
Yep,
horseshoes.
Yeah, horseshoes. We catch
I'm
us.
old.
Catch us Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll give you a time throughout the week.
Listen, once football gets in season,
His horseshoes are done.
my horseshoe season will be dying down, so there'll be a lot more stuff to talk about, and I'll be a little bit more freed up. But I think that's when he's going to be a little bit more busier, too, with his wrestling. So we'll see what happens, yo. But we're going to figure out a permanent schedule. I promise you guys.